good? Smoking on my dragons, divine righteous, almighty greats, overachieving, never slacking. Today we got Gordon Lightfoot, wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald official audio. And I'm not even going to say now, we're just going to get straight to it. Original link in the description. Here we go.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early. The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with a crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling? The wind in the wires made a tattletale sound, and the wave broke over the railing. And every man knew, as the captain did too, 'twas the witch of November come stealing. The dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of a hurricane west wind. When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, "Fellas, it's too rough to feed you." 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, "Fellas, it's been good to know ya." The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. And later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours? The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water. And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters. Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered. In a musty old hall in Detroit, they prayed in the Maritime Sailors' Cathedral. The church bell chimed till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
That was one of those, oh man, listen, the way he just completely told that story of that shipwreck from start to finish. Songs like that are never easy to do, first off. But the way that it's like he didn't miss anything. He just, that was a masterpiece. Cause it's also when you hear songs like this, it's reminding people of history, first off. Like, for example, me, if someone would have just said the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, I wouldn't have been able to recollect, even though I probably learned about it in school, probably heard about it somewhere. But the fact that he did this song, I'm able to go back and do my homework and really study and continue to keep that history alive and keep that history remembered. And that's what's so great about music in general is when people cover topics, especially in history, things like this that happen. I mean, when you make a song about it, it lives forever. And there's people like me who end up discovering this, and that is a way of honoring everybody who lost their lives and telling their story. And that's what truly makes it a masterpiece. If you guys hear a puppy in the background, I am puppy sitting. So, Angel, knock it off. But like you already know, if you subscribe to me, then you already know I'm always working while I'm working. But yeah, Gordon Lightfoot, that was a masterpiece. I'm thankful to be able to hear that, and thank you for keeping me, for making that song so that people like me, who are younger, can go and just and do our homework and really be able to know what happened in history. And the way that you put that together in this song helps us, people like me, to close our eyes and to really get a visual, or to just at least sit there and kind of go in a trance and get that visual that you painted out there, that was art. That was art, and you truly honored those people. With that being said, that was Gordon Lightfoot, wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald. And with that being said, rest in power to everybody that did lose their lives. And original link will be in the description. Definitely let me know more about this in the comments. And I wish you all safety. Have a beautiful day today. Much love.